Hello दोस्तों, welcome back with FIFA. Okay, let's start. फुटबॉल में 12 सेकेंड आइटम्स कलेक्ट कर लेते हैं. क्या है? इंटरनेशनल कप एंटर कर लेते 2-0 टीम against Argentina. You can choose select event. Okay, चेंज कर सकते हैं, जो कि नहीं करना है. चेंज opponent for the next match is facing Spain. Okay, लोन पे किसी को मेसी नहीं है. मेसी बाई नेशनल. मेसी है ही नहीं. मेसी है क्या इसमें? तो मेसी क्यों देखे नहीं. अच्छा, मेरा माई टीम के अंदर से प्लेयर आ रहा है कि मुझे भी रखना है. तो इनका कौन से मोड पे है? अच्छा, एआई मोड में खेल होगा या ओके. मैच condition not met. Register time. इसका नहीं. सेकंड नेशनलिटी कैसे? अच्छा, ऑटो पिक्स बाय में नेशनलिटी. मेसी को सब्स्टिट्यूट में शायद. हो गया ना? ओके. दो प्लेयर चेंज किया था क्या मैंने? पता नहीं. स्पेन 605 मेरा 281 था शायद. जीत जाना चाहिए. देखो
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the
इंटरनेशनल
mood
कप.
all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The national anthem of Argentina rings out.
चलो देखते हैं जीत पाते हैं
So
क्या.
it's down to business here.
कौन से मोड पे है ये?
This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Distributed tidily. great ball, and the shots.
इजी मोड पे है शायद.
Argentina, and the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal
काफी
of
easy mode
real
पे है.
significance. The pull picks it up out wide. Now it's Fernandez. And he's having a shot! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
ये ताले क्यों बजा रहा है?
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches.
20 goal हो जाएगा.
Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Command, basic commands. सेटिंग में होगा शायद. स्क्रीन लेबल कहाँ पे देंगे? गेम स्पीड. नहीं, यहाँ पे नहीं है. ठीक है, छोड़.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah,
इतना
it's all
easy.
happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Romero. And here's the pull. That is a brilliant interception.
हाँ, ऐसे तो गोल काफी हो रहा है.
That's an excellent interception. And it's Molina. Argentina look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Simeone certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there.
Oh, what a mistake! Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
इतना इजी मोड पे
An
कौन
act
देता
of
है?
great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Chance!
बाहर मार दे.
Now how often do you see that?
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Pedri. Martinez. Look at the space here. And Messi! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring.
इजी मोड क्यों दिया?
Forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them,
The side
Peter.
से
They
वो
have to
लेता
stay
है.
focused at all times.
Right side या
Any
left
lapse in
side?
concentration, voila.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Fernandez. And here's the pull. He's picked his way through. Nicely shaped cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Chance, surely! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes
Level
this even
बढ़ाओ,
more
level.
worrying in some ways.
बढ़ा सकते हैं क्या लेवल?
En el minuto 23, el dorsal 9,
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Spread it left. De Paul. And he's intervened well there. Now who's going to be first to this? That's a good ball out wide. Chance to deliver. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And he was quick to react. Fernandez. Goes looking wide. Now the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Gavi. Simeone. Laporte cuts it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Messi. Now it's Simeone. Takes aim and bullish header! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening
Offside
thing is,
doesn't.
Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Llorente. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. Now it's Simeone. And instinct. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the
Offside.
post. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that's going wide left. Delivers the ball. And he's chosen to go back. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Cross into the box. And he was alert to it. Pedri. And here's Messi. And it's Molina. Has crossed into the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Cucurella. In towards the back stick. And for the first half, that is that.
चलो ज़्यादा गोल नहीं
Who
हुआ.
would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Argentina really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Argentina look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. So we're on the way for the second half. And he's picked it up out wide. Molina's a header! Martinez is flagged offside.
कितना offside हो रहा है.
Messi. Martinez, he is onto this.
ऑफसाइड ही हो रहा था उससे.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Getting up there! McAllister gets over and intercepts. And here's Messi. Steaming on goalwards. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Rodri. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. And here's Messi. Good take, and is he in? And he's got the beat. Simeone! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
10 किल तो हो
Well,
ही
it's a
जाएगी.
goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Marcó en el minuto 56 el dorsal 4.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Fernandez. Martinez takes a shot! And that's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 18.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish. It hurts.
Fourth
It
goal.
hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
En el minuto 60 el dorsal
As if
18.
3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's
Yeah,
been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot!
एक ही गोल दे
No
रहे हैं.
mistake.
क्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग?
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not
El
careful.
dorsal 7.
क्या?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shot could be on. And he shoots!
ये भी गोल होगा.
And he hits the net. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Marcó en el minuto 64
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. To be
Boring load,
expected,
eh?
Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi देगा.
Plowing through the middle. He's found some space. Now this could be a chance. And that's a danger. Messi! He's got a goal!
मार भी नहीं रहा है ये लोग.
They are
Yellow
getting
card.
horribly bullied. And
कुछ
it
भी नहीं कर
seems
रहा है.
there is plenty more to come.
It's
13
a
गोल
mass
भाई.
exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves,
En el minuto
and you can't
57,
blame them.
el dorsal 9.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Driving through the middle. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! And it's in!
डिफेंडर क्या कर रहा है?
How many? Just how many? The gulf in class.
टॉइंट ही हो जाएगा भाई.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
En el minuto 70, el dorsal
How
9.
many? Just how many?
क्या गेम
I
हो गया
think there's been a
डिफॉल्ट?
greater menace to everything they've been doing
चलो
during
भाग
this
के
spell,
देता हूँ.
one that they hope will continue.
Messi. A lot of... Can he finish?
अरे
He's put it wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how
Goalkeeper को
brilliantly
बोला था
energetic
तो.
he is.
गोल कीपर करते हैं मेसी को. आजा.
Oh, what has happened here? Llorente. Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Oh,
Messi
look,
हर
Peter,
जगह
this
पे
has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And here's Messi. Closing in on goal. They're urging him to shoot. Can he finish? And a neat finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
एक दिन पे गोल्डन
Look,
बूट.
all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
El dorsal
15-0.
Messi.
गोल कीपर पे जाओ.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That could spell trouble. Just the keeper in his way. Tries a shot. And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
16.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact that so
Why
much
Messi
side
goalkeeper?
now is getting scary.
El dorsal 18.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
And things are much healthier in their
Goal
favour.
keeper.
Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's beaten the last man. Real and the finish! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
बॉडी से ठगा. बॉडी ब्लॉक.
Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Simeone! And that has faded wide. The most accurate pass. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Plenty to aim at here. Real chance! Well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. It makes this even more worrying in some ways.
El dorsal 23.
I think there's been a greater menace
इतना
to
लंबा है
everything
गोलकीपर
they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
This looks promising. So much time and space. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Fernandez. Martinez. Nice control. Oh, super ball. Martinez! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
दोनों का नाम मार्टिनेज है
I
देखना
can see
पड़ेगा
some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
मार्टिनेज अच्छा
Rodri.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
And here's Fernandez. Now can he find a finish? Big chance!
बाहर
And that's wide. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Picked out brilliantly. He's found some space. And a chance! Goal!
हैट्रिक
And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 23.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Rodri. Good effort from distance. Llorente. Now it's Martinez. And he's in on goal. So much time and space here. Great shot! Oh, good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
21 goal
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions.
पागल हो
Thoroughly
गए।
enjoyable.
स्केल तो है प्रोग्रेस तो होना चाहिए खत्म रिवॉर्ड मिला objective. Paper accounts. आ जाते हैं हम लोग को सही है एलिमिनेशन कर क्या मीन्स कैसे है काफी रिकॉर्ड से Shevchenko कॉन्ट्रैक्ट समंदर क्या है टूर्नामेंट खेल रहे थे ये वाला हो गया था ग्रुप स्टेज हो गया नॉकआउट स्टेज नॉकआउट स्टेज कौन सा प्रोफेशनल कोलंबिया
So with barely any time to recover from the previous round of games, it's time to go again. Victory here would be a giant step towards the prize that everyone desires. It is quarter-final day. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, both managers are at pains to state that their teams aren't quite where they should be just yet. What did you make of that assessment, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of trying to keep their players in check, Peter. At this stage, your focus needs to be on what's in front of you right now, and you can't be thinking too far ahead.
We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Ball is over the line. Fernandez. And he's in on goal. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's well spotted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot.
Fernandez!
Nice.
Goal! Argentina! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Convertido en el minuto 10. Número 8.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Simeone, and it's McAllister. It's a really well-measured ball. That's going across goal. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And smartly reclaimed. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. And Martinez! Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi's cross. And that should get the job done. Chance! And again, he is at his elastic best. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. McAllister. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! Oh, that was
अरे
vital.
गोल की जगह कहाँ दे रही है
Fernandez!
गलत बटन दबा
And
दिया
that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
प्रेस करो भाई
Mojica. Argentina currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the
ज़्यादा
ball.
स्पेस खेल रहा है
And he's forced to go back. Mojica. And it's Lerma. Lukumi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Hey.
Otamendi kept his eye on it, and he's there. McAllister. And here's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Colombia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And here's Lautaro and Martinez! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Diaz! And a terrific save from the
Better
keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Simeone. That has not gone
गलत
well.
पास.
Tries to pass it through.
Offside.
Oh, that's fabulous. Out for a throw. Now it's Diaz. He slings it in. And it's been hooked away. Now that's well seen too. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. And this is Messi. Oh, that's neat. And Messi!
Goal.
Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Messi. Messi. Messi.
A case now of complete control. Lerma.
इतना अच्छा आया.
Mojica. And it's Lerma. Martinez. Now this could be a chance.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
James Rodriguez. Gets a good foot in there. For Lerma. And that signals the end of the first period.
Messi, Martinez,
Well, the mood in
Fernandes.
the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Los jugadores ya
Well,
están
they're in a
entrando al
great
campo de
position,
juego.
Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Argentina marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
गलत पास क्यों दे रहा है?
Molina does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Martinez. Knocks it out wide. De Paul powering forward here. De Paul with the... He leaps for it! Now, how often do you see that?
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Sanchez. Lukumi. Mojica. And Diaz.
भाई ज़्यादा ही कर रहे हैं.
McAllister. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him.
ये इधर देना था.
Now it's De Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he has been fouled there.
मार दिया.
And he is going into that little black book.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Martinez receives it in a good position here. He has a look up, and the shot! And a neat finish! They are playing them off the park! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And it's Molina. And he's straight offside. Spread out to the left. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. McAllister looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
It's a threatening ball. Goes for a shot! And that is faded wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Mojica. Diaz. Suarez just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good... Decent chance!
पास देना चाहिए.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Very nicely done. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Foot in. Simeone. And it's Messi.
Argentina have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he shoots! Oh, impressive strike.
Argentina certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Lerma. Just a quarter of an hour to play. In with the challenge. Now it's Martinez. Martinez! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Cambio.
Corner number 3 coming up. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
McAllister, showing good feet. So not long left in this now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Messi. Oh, just skips past his... And Messi! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a sharp finish. Ah, it's offside and that'll count for nothing.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lukumi looking to pass their way up the pitch. Simeone turns back here, probably the best option. Fernandez looking to add to his goal. And here's the pull. Lovely bit of skill. And a chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Diaz with the clearance. Now it's Simeone. Great chance! No, it's wide. Mojica. 4 added minutes on the board. Otamendi. Now Romero. Nicely aimed pass. That's going wide left. So that's it. It is all over. Argentina advance, just quietly doing their thing. Their eyes now firmly locked onto glory. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Argentina can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Hernandez. Semi-final Brazil. Okay. Professional levels. ब्राजील मतलब नेइमार होगा शायद, देखते हैं। नेइमार नेइमार चेयर नंबर 10। चलो हराते हैं इसे।
So the huge prize of a place in the final awaits the winners of this do-or-die contest. The fans in the stands watch on, as does the rest of the world, eager to see which team prevails on the day. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
बॉल मिला है।
Well, the glitzy opening ceremony feels like yesterday, Jim, but here
Close
we
हो
are.
रहा है
We've
भाई।
reached the semi-finals.
Yeah, it's been
उससे
a
नहीं देना
competition
था।
that's kept on giving in terms of drama, Peter. No wonder the time has flown. It's just been very
हो
exciting.
सकता है, हो सकता है, हो
I have
सकता
the
है।
feeling that this
नहीं
game will
होगा।
be no different.
Things all... And a chance!
काफी दूर।
No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a
कितना
bit,
दूर
even
था?
though it was quite close.
काफी दूर है।
Yeah, that does look a foul.
क्या हुआ
Referee's
ये?
given a
फाउल
free
कैसे
kick.
हुआ? रेड होके मार दिया।
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when he's on it. He usually slots into a deep midfield role, linking up with the wide men and centre-backs. but he's just as effective when he gets further up the pitch to find something more telling.
Yeah, still certainly
Nice,
be
Mark.
leaning heavily on him. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say.
ज़्यादा ही
Both
defensive
must
है.
have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Eva Nielsen, Bruno Guimaraes, and Rafinha,
Brazil अच्छा खेल रहा है.
spread to the right. Romero gets a foot in here. Neither side yet able to find the net. McAllister, now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The defence opting
क्या
here for
भाई,
strength
फेंक
in
दिया.
numbers. Now it's Eva Nielsen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
चलो स्पेट करके खेलता है.
Tagliafico
अरे
gets a good foot in there. Romero, Fernandes turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Molina and Neymar.
पास भी मिस हो रहा है.
Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandes. Tagliafico. Martinez. McAllister. And it's Fernandes. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Messi!
Oh.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
बाहर था वैसा.
And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Ederson. Ibanez. And it's Paquetá. Not
रेटिंग
Ederson.
के चांस नहीं मिल पा रहा है ठीक से.
Now it's Eva Nielsen. Romero. Simeone.
गलत पास.
Alexandro. Gabriel. And it's Alexandro. Eva Nielsen. Fernandes. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And it's McAllister. Well seen. Saw that coming. Decent chance!
ओह रे भाई 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 भाई.
Oh, Argentina!
बेस्ट गोल था ये. देखना है मुझे. Complicated goal.
Argentina. Aos 36 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 7.
गोल में घुसा दिया. काफी अच्छा.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That is ended up in no man's land.
इसी कर पहले.
Argentina can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Otamendi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Fernandes. Tagliafico. Now it's DePaul. Tagliafico making good progress. DePaul stood his ground strongly. Now it's Fernandez. Otamendi wins the duel. And that marks the halfway point of the semi-final. There's been no shortage of industry or intent
Well, it's a
thus
hard
far.
work.
A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them,
Arsenal
the way
United,
they've
so-
looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
So the end of the first half in the semi-final. Argentina leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you do...
And Messi! And that would have been some goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Ibanez. Marquinhos. Pressure coming in from all directions. That's destined for the flank. And that has left him in a heap. Fernandez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Messi! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
थोड़ा सा ही दूर था
That's going right the way across. Lucas Paqueta. Tagliafico. Argentina just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. De Paul. De Paul with the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
क्या
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
क्यों I not late
And it's
Messi को
McAllister. Neymar, and he's forced to go back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And the finish! They've played it short. Neymar.
ये कहाँ पे
So
दे
that's
रहा
going to be another corner. And it's been taken short. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's McAllister. McAllister. McAllister puts them all in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bruno Guimaraes. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. And he's had it nicked away. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner. Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi. Now it's Simeone. Knocks it out wide. He's having a shot!
अच्छा था
And that would have been game, set and match.
progress अच्छा था
Well, he's
भाई
clearly feeling that he could
नहीं
pretty
हुआ
much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Brazil making further changes here and in quick succession. With the finishing line very much in sight now. They have 1 foot in the final. He was under real pressure there. Tagliafico. Now it's to Paul. Tagliafico. In towards the back stick. Punched away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Messi. Couto makes the interception. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And it's Fernandes. And this is Messi.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock.
And Martinez!
क्या
It's
कर
hit
रहे
the
हैं
upright.
मार्टिन
He's keen, determined to have his say.
सामने बॉल दिया हार्ड हो गया
Marquinhos. There could be trouble here.
मुझे पास नहीं दे पाया
Argentina, moments now away from seeing this one out. That was good alertness. Well, they've got it again. Ederson. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Fernandes. Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Molina's cross.
Well played and well cleared.
And the referee brings it to a close.
किसी भी तरह
They've
से
done
एक
it,
गोल हो
and you
गया था
cannot say it is undeserved. This is a team that has looked increasingly like champions, and they may very well be champions soon enough. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they passed that test in flying colours, and they have every reason to believe that they can go all the way now.
ब्राजील तो किया भाई चार कौन है अभी द बॉल मेसी ने काफी कोशिश किया था कर नहीं पाया लेकिन फाइनल कौन उठा फ्रांस भाई उठाया थोड़ा देख लेते हैं what to fix इसी को चेंज करने से होता ज़्यादा है करना है ना इसी को थर्टीन Kylian Mbappe चलो फाइनल
So this is it, one more match to determine the destination of the ultimate prize in world football. Two teams, each with a golden ticket in hand, are hoping that this will be their date with destiny. Only one of them can bring the storied trophy home, however. It promises to be enthralling, high-octane stuff, and it is kicking off very soon. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, Jim, you're a man with experience of big finals. What will these players be going through right now?
Well, I think there's definitely a lot of pride and honour at play here, Peter, and they'll be raring to go, obviously. Sure, there'll be a few nerves out there, but that's understandable given what's at stake.
Chance!
काफी अच्छा
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
अच्छा शॉट था
Argentina with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! It's loose, in he goes again. That is decidedly lacking. Well, history tends to say that these finals are pretty tight games, Jim. Same again, do you think?
Yeah, the odds are that's always likely to be the case, Peter, but I'd like to think that fortune will favour the brave here.
And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, that was precious close.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
टारगेट नहीं ले पड़ा मैसे
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Argentina have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Oh, it's played into the area.
ज़्यादा हो गया
And he's straight offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's managed to get free. Dembele. Oh, good spread. Now it's Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Fernandez. McAllister. And it's Fernandez. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And this is Messi. And Messi! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Argentina have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now it's Messi. Try shot, surely! Goal! Argentina! And there you have it, the first spark in this most special of games. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. De Paul. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's going across goal. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely spread. Simeone. Molina. It's a good run down the right. The ball goes in. Decent chance! Fantastic from Martinez! About as smooth as it gets.
ये अच्छा गोल था.
Purring, truly purring.
ब्रेजिल सही साइड से.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Messi. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And this is Messi. Chance for a shot! Dembele. Here's Chouameni. Koundé. For Olise. Now it's Messi. Foot in. And here's Messi. Rabiot. And it's McAllister. No, that's been intercepted. Chouameni. That's destined for the flank. That's been cut out, well played. Doué. Simeone.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So we are halfway through this final. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think their lead owes a lot to a well-thought-out game plan. Now they just have to stop their opponents building up any kind of momentum early in the second half.
Merci d'accueillir les deux équipes.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. Argentina are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And so the action is resumed. And he was quick to react. Saliba. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. McAllister, and it's Fernandez. Romero. Now it's Martinez, and here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. And the shot!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
This looks promising. Argentina, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Messi, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Shapes to shoot!
Corners.
Is commitment to the cause. Argentina have their third corner. France have the chance to go the other way. Tagliafico. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi touches it back. Messi is onto this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance!
सामने
That
दे
is
रहे थे.
certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Now it's Mbappe. McAllister. Simeone. Dembele. Now it's Martinez. And this is Messi. Oh, lovely Phidias. Messi! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Argentina get their fourth corner.
इतना corner
And he
है.
gets rid in a hurry. France are looking to go forward now.
वो
And he's
कहाँ
had
पे
it
दे
nicked
रहा हूँ?
away.
अंदर दे रहा
It's
था.
a really well-measured ball. Elise. He's found a way through. That is good strength. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Simeone. Half an hour gone in the second half. Rapidly approaching the end. Just a few moments from glory. Now it's Simeone. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Messi. Spread to the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a good ball. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Olise. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Molina. Just 5 minutes left. And they can counter here. Played into space. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Hernandez. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Olise. Terrific effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. And here's Barcola.
क्या
And they've done it. They are the
सही
champions
है
of the world.
मैंने सोचा पेनल्टी दे दिया
A lifetime's honour.
And you know, it really is the pinnacle for these players. This is the ultimate experience.
And this is football's ultimate prize. 5 kilos of 18-carat gold. There is nothing that could compare to this.
I can only dream.
Can we not all dream of scenes which here are truly extraordinary? I think we are about to run out of time, so that is it from us. And once again, congratulations to the winners.
चलो एक मैच हार के आते हैं अभी काफी काप पब मिल गया पोस्ट के ऊपर उठ गया
Une petite pensée, mesdames et messieurs, pour le président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête son anniversaire aujourd'hui.
चैंपियन नॉकआउट भी हो गया ये भी चलो बैक इंटरनेशनल कप तो हो गया फिर से क्या होगा थोड़ा इधर से भी अपडेट करना है पहले स्टेट्स इसी को हटा रहा है इसी को नहीं हटाना है मुझे सेकंड एक मैच मेसी को नहीं खिलाते अगर बिठाते हैं तो चलाना चाहिए। इसे अगर खिलाते हैं तो डाउन हो। शिवचंद्र को भी खिलाना है तो सीए पे ऊपर खेल सकता है। हैरिकेन को बिठा दो क्या? शिवचंद्र देखते हैं सुपरस्टार लेवल। बारिश का मौसम है। फीवी को हराना है वो।
Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Camavinga. Vardiol. Here's Oyarzabal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Kane. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Marcó en el minuto 11 el dorsal 10.
Messi भी उतरेगा भाई. गलत पास.
So, a breakthrough already. Kane. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he lines up a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Kane. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's very neat. And he whips it in. Nathan getting this one clear. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Isco. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nathan. That could spell trouble. Mbappe receives it in a good
एम्बापे क्या
position
किया
here.
मैंने?
Vardio. And it's Valverde. And this is Kane. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a great ball here. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Kane! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pablo Fornals. He's found a way past.
मैं कुछ रहा है तो
Pressure,
यार
determined, intense. Akanji. Camavinga. Pablo Fornals. Anthony. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's Kane. Vardio. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kane. And here's Mbappe. Ricardo Rodriguez. And he's managed to get free. That is good strength. Vardio.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Valverde. Showing great feet there. Camavinga running with the ball. Closing in. Chance for a shot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
अच्छा फिनिश करता है देखो
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
That's a super give and go. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Camavinga, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mark Roca, played out towards the right wing. No, again there's no way through. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Llorente. Mark Roca. To Isco. No way through there. Alexander-Arnold. Pablo Fornals. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Mikel Oyarzabal. Shifted it to the flank.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's being shifted off it. He's a sharp little ball here. Now he's running away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. That's a delicate pass. And the shot! It's a goal! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
En el minuto 60, el
Chelo.
dorsal 19.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Marc Roca. That's a good ball out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Pablo Fornals. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Pablo Fornals is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Can he get it through? That has found him in acres of space. Isco thinks about the shot.
Seville really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, there's the clearance. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And this is Isco.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Se va a producir un cambio de
Time then
jugadores.
for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
El dorsal 17.
Anthony.
El dorsal 15.
Very nicely done. Alvaro Fidalgo with the cross. Yamal attempts a clearance. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. That'll be a throw-in. Marc Roca. Lo Celso. Mark Rocker, spread it left. And it's Riquelme. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Kane. And here's Messi. Now it's Kane. Foot in. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Valverde. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Mark Rocker. Here's Lo Celso. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose.
Okay, now I stop the stream. I'm back soon. Bye bye.